I've had interviews in other industries and other fields, which haven't been easy, but I think this is going to be the hardest one I've had so far. This is on a different level. I hope I'm prepared for it. From what I understand, SMB is a very competitive place to work. They do not accept a lot of new candidates.
SMB is a trading desk, and part of what we do is we train new traders. You're going to be long above and short below.
Our primary focus is trading the NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange stock markets intraday.
It's a performance-based job. It's not for everybody. You have to perform here.
We're very selective in who we invite to join our desk. Our ability to make money from them is solely dependent on their success.
There's very few people who actually have the characteristics that you need as a trader. What we do here is we find out if you can be one of us.
Okay. When I walked into the trading floor, I was really relieved because it was a lot less corporate than what I expected. People were young. I always get nervous before interviews. It's kind of one of my weaknesses. I stress out because I'm put on the spot. The first person I met at the interview was Ray Holland. He's the recruiting partner.
Give me an example of something in your life where you showed discipline.
I interned for 2 summers in a row. I get involved 100%. I really put all of myself into a project. I'm guessing he must have liked me because he sent in G-Man, who is the senior trader. And that's when I got really nervous because G-Man stared at my resume for what seemed like 10 minutes.
What are you looking for?
And I'm thinking he must have thought I was a little too green for the job.
A lot of people actually want to begin to trade, but they don't really realize how mentally and how challenging this actually is to begin to trade. What we definitely don't want is, invest all that time and then haven't seen the person being like, I'm going to give up after 3 months.
And now I have to meet with the 2 senior partners. I'm just hoping that it goes a little bit better and that they like me. I think I get even more nervous at interviews just because I have this complex about the way I speak English, just because it's my second language.
Trading is very difficult. You will lose money every once in a while, okay? Can you get back up and start over again?
I think so. I mean, I understand you have to emotionally detach yourself and not take it personally. I think I have that capacity to detach myself and, just realize it's not the end of the world. And
Yeah, the picture we draw is you should consider yourself an unemotional robot, okay?
Basically, you're not going to sit down and the market is not going to hand you money.
Of course.
It takes time to learn how to trade. 95% of people who start as traders, they'll lose money at first. And that's why we ask you about perseverance and are you mentally tough and can you survive that type of pressure?
Do you consider yourself to be resilient?
What does that mean? I was a little bit worried that it made me look bad asking about the meaning of a word that everyone more or less should know. People do tend to forget I'm French and it's not my first language and I wasn't raised in American school, so it just makes it a little bit harder on me.
Mike and I will sit down and we'll discuss your candidacy, and we may have some follow-up questions for you. We may ask you to come back, and that's usually how the process goes.